Welcome back to Clutch Finisher. Today, we're diving into what might be one of the most underrated masterclasses in modern MMA history, Islam Makhachev versus Jack Della Maddalena at UFC 322. Islam moved up from lightweight to challenge for the welterweight strap, and what we witnessed was a calculated dismantling of an elite striker. Casuals might call it boring, but hardcore fans, we know what we saw: pure domination. Let's get one thing straight. Jack Della Maddalena is no slouch. An 18-fight win streak, regarded as one of the cleanest boxers in MMA today. Yet, Islam made him look average. This wasn't just a win, this was a statement. Islam was already the reigning lightweight king, but moving up to 170, that's a whole different beast. He didn't just win, he controlled every moment. From striking distance to the ground, Islam showed that being elite in one division wasn't enough. He's elite, period. And this was no fluke. Let's not forget, Islam's now beaten 3 men on a combined 51 fight win streak. JDM, Volk, Oliveira, that's not dominance, that's legacy. Before we go round by round, let's talk about why Islam's grappling looks so effortless. What makes his style so effective isn't just strength, it's mechanics, sequencing, and timing. Islam chains his attacks in layers. He never shoots a naked takedown, he enters behind strikes, level changes, or footwork shifts. And once he makes contact, he immediately transitions to the next grip. From single leg to body lock to trip to mat return, he doesn't give his opponents a moment to reset or regain posture. What really separates Islam is how he uses shoulder pressure and head positioning. Watch the fight closely. His head is always under Jack's chin or tucked on the opposite side of the hips. This isn't random. That head placement kills underhooks, collapses frames, and forces the opponent into uncomfortable angles. Add in his Dagestani handcuff, where he controls one wrist while punching with the other, and you get a style that forces you to defend with one arm while carrying his weight. He also excels at riding transitions. Anytime Jack tried to build a base, Islam didn't hurry. He floated with him, shifted his hips, and used small adjustments like sliding a knee inside or stepping over a thigh to keep him broken down. This is why JDM, who normally scrambles well, looked stuck. Islam didn't allow frames, no space, no angles, no leverage, just pure positional mastery. So now that we understand why Islam's grappling is so suffocating, the pressure, the chaining, the angles, the head position, it's time to see how all of those tools come together on fight night. Because against JDM, every one of those mechanics played a role. This wasn't just technique on display, this was technique applied with purpose, adjusted in real time, and executed at championship pace. Let's break down exactly how Islam used these tools from round 1 all the way to round 5. Round 1, Islam starts with calf kicks. Yes, you heard that right, something we haven't seen often from him. He chops at JDM's lead leg early, smart move against a boxer. Then, textbook takedown, controls the back, no submission, but total positional dominance. Round 2, rinse and repeat. More calf kicks, more cage control, another takedown. On the ground, Islam works the arm triangle threat and drops short elbows. JDM can't get any offense going. Round 3, Jack lands a few punches, best exchange he has all night. Doesn't matter, Islam absorbs, shoots, takes him down. Ground control, the body language from JDM already shifting. Round 4, corners panicking, JDM looks deflated. Islam clinical. Double leg, back take, body triangle, wrist control. He even traps one arm hunting the choke. Round 5, JDM comes out desperate, swinging, and another takedown. Islam finishes the round like he started the fight. On top, smothering, suffocating. After the fight, Islam said it best: "No weight cut, I can do whatever I want." And he did, 18 plus minutes of control time. Jack, he was humble, called Islam one of the greats. Even coach John Kavanagh admitted JDM told him he was shocked at Islam's strength. That's a welterweight champion being shocked by a former lightweight. Think about that. Colby Covington, of all people, tipped his hat, said Islam controlled the fight the whole time. That's rare praise. Islam now ties Anderson Silva for most consecutive UFC wins at 16. That's historic. He's a 2-division champ, and he did it by neutralizing an elite striker at their own game. Now here's the fun part. Everyone's talking about Ilia Topuria versus Islam. Let's slow that down. After what we saw, Ilia might want to handle his business at 155 first, because if JDM got ragdolled, what do we think happens to Ilia, a former featherweight? And speaking of 155, Arman Sarukian just demolished Dan Hooker in Qatar. Technical, fast, vicious. If anyone deserves Topuria next, it's Arman. That's the real fight. If you enjoyed the breakdown, drop a like, comment who you think should fight Islam next, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, stay sharp, fight fans.